everybody. This is Ben Clapper. I'm the director of Louisiana Right to Life, and I'm happy to be here with you today through this great video to talk about the Louisiana State Fair outreach for Louisiana Right to Life. We are excited that you have stepped up to the plate to volunteer to spread the pro-life message at the Louisiana State Fair. This is our first time to have a State Fair booth, and we're excited about what we can do together to save lives and change hearts and minds for the pro-life message. We're excited. One thing that we're going to do to help you get ready for this outreach is to give you some tips and pointers over the next few videos so that you can be ready as much as you can possibly be to share with people and talk with people about the pro-life message at the State Fair. We certainly know all walks of life, all political persuasions, and people that have all sorts of opinions on this issue will be coming into the State Fair, and you'll have the chance to make a change in their life and maybe someone else's life through that person and through your conversation with them. But first, before we get started, we're just going to cover some basics to discuss about who we are and what you'll be doing at the State Fair. So first, what does it mean to be pro-life? That seems to be kind of a basic thing. Chances are if you're volunteering for the fair, you already know this, but we're just going to cover it all, right? So first, to be pro-life means that we believe all human beings, from conception, the earliest moments of our life, all the way to our natural death, should be protected and should never be killed for an unjust reason, because human beings are innocent, and when they are innocent, we should protect innocent human lives from an unjust taking of their life. Of course, there's all sorts of issues that we'll talk about, but who is Louisiana Right to Life? Well, we're the state's oldest pro-life organization. We were founded in 1970, 3 years before Roe v. Wade was handed down that legalized abortion in all 50 states, in all 9 months of pregnancy, and for virtually any reason or no reason at all. And since Roe v. Wade was handed down, there have been over 60 million unborn children whose lives have been taken by the unjust nature of abortion. And we want to bring an end to that, and that's what Louisiana Right to Life is dedicated, to restore the right to life in our state and in our entire nation. And we do that through education, legislation, activism, and service. Those are the ways and the manners in which, and of course there's a lot of detail, by which we defend and protect human life. So let's talk a little bit about the issues that we take a stance on. I think it's important as you're going to the State Fair booth that you know which issues we're involved with and maybe which issues that we're not involved with. So first, what issues do we oppose? Well, first, right off the bat, is we oppose abortion. Now remember, we don't just oppose abortion because we want to oppose something. It's because we believe and know that life is precious from conception to natural death. And right now, abortion represents the greatest injustice to that belief, to that knowledge that all life is precious and needs to be protected. Abortion takes thousands of lives every day, kills babies, hurts mothers. We want to bring an end to that. We want to protect lives. So that's our focus, of course. But we also take issues on other things that hurt and end the lives of living human beings. And that includes embryonic stem cell research and other things that end the life of a unique embryo. We also take issues at the other end of the spectrum when it comes to euthanasia, assisted suicide, and other things that would prevent natural death from coming through. So just to review, we take an issue on abortion. We oppose abortion. We oppose embryonic stem cell research and other times embryos are destroyed. And then we oppose assisted suicide, euthanasia, medical discrimination, and also the denial of life-saving treatment and healthcare rationing. Now, what issues do we stand for and promote? Well, we promote life. We promote adoption and the beauty of adoption as an alternative to abortion. We promote the sacredness of human life, the beauty of human life from conception to natural death. We promote chastity and abstinence until marriage. We promote the dignity of life at the end of life. And we also promote and discuss the proper ways to make healthcare decisions at the end of life. Now, what issues do we not take a position on? It's important to think about this as well. So for our organization, we do not take a position on some key issues, and you may, and many of us, take position on these issues, and that's fine and that's important. But for our organization, we believe we have to keep the focus on the life issues to be as successful as possible to save each of these human lives. We don't take a position on contraception unless it ends the life of an embryo in the process. We don't take a position on capital punishment. The position on capital punishment that focuses on our position when it comes to innocent human life. Now, many of us oppose capital punishment. Some people support it, but we don't take a position on it. We don't take a position on war, whether it's considered just or not. We don't take a position on that. Our focus remains on those innocent human lives that we take a position on. All right, now we don't take a position on issues related to gay marriage, homosexual issues. Those are issues that we leave aside for our organization. Now, let's talk about a few key policies for our outreach at the State Fair that really applies to all of our pro-life outreaches. And they're focused on three things. Number one, we're a nonpartisan organization. We're not Republican, we're not Democrat, we're not independent. We believe people of all political persuasions should come to the belief that human life is being taken and destroyed by abortion and other things, and we need to unite to bring about an end to that. Now, certainly we'll work with political candidates of different parties to advance our legislative priorities, and in Louisiana, we're blessed to have Republicans and Democrats who are pro-life, but we want to make sure that we're nonpartisan. Second, we're nonviolent. We never believe that violence is the solution to any of these issues, and we want to make sure that you, as representing the pro-life cause, understand and believe that moving forward. And third, we're an interdenominational, non-sectarian organization. So we're not limited to one Christian belief or one Christian denomination, and we're not also limited to even talking to people that may not be Christian at all. See, we believe that all people can come to the understanding that human life is precious and should not be destroyed. And we want to remember that when we're talking to people at the State Fair, we want to keep that life first focus and remember that we shouldn't exclude people just because their belief system might not be the same as ours. We want to advance, defend, and protect human life from conception to natural death, no matter who the person is that we're talking to. We're going to get into some other issues in the next videos. Thank you for listening.